What?
What?
What the hell is this?
Harumph. I didn't get a harumph out of that guy.
Give the governor harumph.
Harumph!
You watch your ass.
I see you shiver with anticipation.
Let the show begin.
Hey everybody, this is David Heretic coming at you with another edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. And tonight, alright, coming back to Nightwish. Yes, indeed, Nightwish fans feeling you. Come on now. Here we go. Before we go any further, for those of you who are feeling inclined to doing all of the clicks and the likes and the bibbity boobity bop, do me a favor, before you do all that stuff, please watch the whole video first, okay? Give me a chance to actually earn those clicks and likes. Now, after the video's done, if you still feel like doing all those clicks and likes, then by all means, feel free to click away. This comes as a request from Thomas Roaring, and Thomas wanted to see me react to this song by Nightwish called Sleeping Sun. Now, have I heard the song before? No, I have not. To the best of my knowledge, this does not resonate with me in any way, shape, or form. However, there's always a possibility I may have heard the song in passing and I just don't realize it. So as always, if I start listening to the song and I suddenly go, wait a second, hold it, I recognize this song, I'll let you know.
That's the truth.
You know me, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. This was posted by Nightwish, okay? And the video has 17 million views. It'll get you there. Other than that, there's really nothing else left to say. Link to the original video will be down below in the video description for your viewing pleasure at your leisure. Let's get started. What do you say? You ready? Are you ready? Because here we go. All right, here we go. Nightwish, Sleeping Sun, live. Cool, that's all the info I got. I don't know what era of Nightwish this is. I don't know if this is Floor. I don't know if this is Annette. I don't know if this is Tarja. I have no idea. So, I guess we're gonna find out. All right, let's do this.
All right, boy, let's do this.
Could be any. I have no idea. Something tells me this is Tarja area. Yep. Okay. That bass attack.
Faith may
I have mixed feelings about this one. I really do. Okay. It's just not my style of song. You know, I'm just like kind of indifferent. Not something I would listen to on the regular. I can say that with 100% certainty. This is not ever going on a playlist. Ever. Now here's the thing though. Are they doing anything wrong? No. As a matter of fact, they're doing some really cool things. Should I? No, you know what? I'm gonna save everything. I'm gonna save everything for the review. I have to pause because of copyright. I have to do that. But no, I'm not gonna talk about it right now. Not right now. Save it all for the review. Let's get back into it. Still there. Yeah, my feelings didn't change. I'm not the biggest fan of the song itself. I'm not. Yeah, it's okay. I'll just lay it out there. This is never going on a playlist, like I said. And I will probably have no desire to ever go looking for the song to listen to ever again. So there's that. As far as everything else goes, there's some things that we'd like to discuss. So let me get my thoughts together. I'll see you in the review and we'll talk about it. Well, there you go, folks. That was Nightwish with Sleeping Sun. This was a request from Thomas Roaring. Okay, there's a few things we need to discuss about this. I already talked about my personal feelings, how I personally feel about the song. Now let's talk about the other side of the spectrum. Let's talk about the objective side, which is what I base my scoring on. Let's start with the score first. On a scale of 1 to 10, despite the fact that I may not be a big fan of the song, I'm going to give that a 7.7. Yep, 7.7. I feel good about that score. Let me tell you why.
Why?
Okay, first things first, 7.7. What does that mean? Well, a 7.7 would translate to a really good scale rating, so overall, I think this is a really good song. It would also get 4 out of 5 stars and a B+ letter grade. So there you go, 7.7, really good scale rating, 4 out of 5 stars, and a B+ letter grade. Now, How did I come up with that score? So glad you asked. I just want to touch on one more thing when it comes to my own personal feelings about the song. It's not the songwriting, okay? It's not that. It's the style of song. It's kind of ballady, it's kind of relaxed, it's kind of laid back, it's very pretty, but it has a lot of ballad elements, and I'm just not one for ballads, guys. That's really what it comes down to. Now, did they do anything wrong? No. As a matter of fact, they were doing some really nice things in there, even some great things. So let's start at the top, okay? Let's start with the songwriting and the arranging. Did they do anything wrong there? No. Everything made perfect sense when it came to the songwriting. That's one thing you can pretty much bank on when it comes to Nightwish. Whether I like the song or not, it's not because of the songwriting. Like 99% of the time, that's not the issue. No, their songwriting is always top notch. And Tomas's ability to arrange as well as songwriting really shines through, and especially with a song like this, where the songwriting isn't that complicated. The songwriting is actually, by Nightwish's own standards, the songwriting here is pretty easy. The chordal progression, the melodic lines, harmonies, all make sense, but they're not what I'm going to call mind-blowing. But they sound good, they flow well, they complement each other. At the end of the day, isn't that what you really want when you're writing a nice song, a good song? Yeah, that's what you want to shoot for. The arranging with the staggered entrances, I like that approach. Starting out with keyboard, in comes the drums, in comes the bass, in comes Tarja, and then in comes, we come in with the guitar with Empu. I think that was really smart. It helped make the song grow by default. But now here's the funny thing. Within the entrances, within the staggered entrances, we had, so by default, the song's going to grow because you're adding more voices. But as each voice got added, there was growth happening within everybody else. You heard when Tarja came in, you heard the keyboards get a little bit louder. You also heard Marco get a little bit louder as well. You also heard Yuka's drumming become, I wouldn't say more aggressive, but I would say slightly more active. When Empu came in, he entered. Everybody turned it up just a little bit more. Empu even started with just that, the 16th note pattern. 1 E and 2. Rest. And then he would rest for the rest of the measure. And then he would come back in, just jun, 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 jun. Jun, 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 just lightly with that 16th note pattern. And then he started himself getting a little more active, a little more aggressive, a little more aiming at filling out the song and not playing quite so staccato, but playing a little more legato to help back up Tomas and filling out the sound. So even as we had those staggered entrances that, like I said, made the song grow by default, the musicians themselves took their playing and made what they were playing grow as well. So you had growth coming from two sides, which was really nicely done. As far as musicianship goes, everybody did a great job. Everybody did a great job playing the instruments that they were playing. I didn't hear anything that stuck out like a sore thumb. I didn't hear anything that sounded bad. I didn't hear anything that felt out of place. Every single time, somebody, didn't matter who, it could have been Marco, it could have been Yuka, it could have been Empu, didn't matter. Whenever somebody came in and kind of captured everybody's attention for a measure or two, it felt right, it felt appropriate, and stylistically what they played fit the context of the song. So I got no issues there. As far as Tarja goes, I said this about Tarja before. I think she's a phenomenal vocalist. I really do. She is a phenomenal opera singer, okay? And it showed here. She was definitely showing off her operatic chops. without question, okay? When we're talking about a pure rock singer, like the type of metal vocalist that you want for a metal band, I'm sorry, but I'm gonna go with Floor every single time on that end. Nothing against Tarja. Like I said, I think she's got a phenomenal voice, and her operatic singing style absolutely fits with the motif of the band, you know, the overall symphonic metal style, but she's not a metal singer. You know, she's not. And that was shown here. She has great operatic skills. She showed them all off. She sang right on pitch. Nice, big, wide, open throat singing with a humongous vibrato, which I really wasn't the biggest fan of, honestly. I think she took it a little too far, a little too over the top. Yeah, but she did a fine job. She really did. I got no issue with the note selection, her projection, her power, her support, her tone. I liked everything about what she did. Just that vibrato at times was a little out there. The production of the show, the live, I had to take that into account, and I'm going to say unfortunately, because like I've always said on the channel, a live show can help your score or it can hurt your score, and I hate to say it, but in this case, it hurt the score. Let's go down the checklist. Stage presence, yeah, check. It was there. It was definitely there. Stage energy, it was there by default because we saw, you know, Tarja walking up the stairs to her platform. So was she moving? Yes, she did move, but once she got to her platform, she stayed there. Everybody else pretty much stood like a statue or sat like a statue. So it is a check mark, but it is a lightly penciled in check mark. Stage interaction, none. Crowd interaction, none. Showmanship, I don't think so. I don't really think anything about that was all that showy. I mean, Tarja was doing the big arm motion things. Fine. Again, showmanship check, but a super weak check, penciled in check. Production, I mean, the set design was interesting. I kind of like the whole X formation. You had, you know, boom, 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 and then Yuka right in the middle making that X. But I thought that was kind of cool. But I mean, other than that, it was pretty basic. So I'm not going to say yes to production. So unfortunately, the score did come down a little bit. How much are we talking? Honestly, maybe 0.2. I think that sounds about right. We didn't even, so we literally didn't go up into the eighth. We literally went from a 7.9 to a 7.7, which is where we're at. If they had, you know, even just a little bit of stage interaction and even a little bit of crowd interaction, we might have gone to a 7.9. Maybe, depending on how much was done. We might have gone further, depending on how much was done. But as it stands right now, 7.7. Yeah, that sounds about right. In closing, I've said this before, and I'm going to say this again. I know there's going to be Nightwish fans who are going to be of the opinion, and granted, this is their opinion, and they're certainly entitled to it, but there are going to be Nightwish fans who are of the opinion that every single thing that Nightwish does deserves a 10. Okay, well, like I said, I'm not going to say those people are wrong. They are certainly entitled to their opinion, but to those people, let's test just how objective you claim to be while saying everything Nightwish does deserves a 10. Name me your top 5 Nightwish songs and put them in order. I'm waiting. You see what I mean? There's always going to be an order. There's always going to be a ranking system. So to those people who say, oh, everything they do deserves a 10, well, if that's true, then which is your favorite Nightwish song and which one's your least favorite Nightwish song? And rank all Nightwish songs from least favorite to most favorite. And the people go, I can't do that. They all deserve a 10. Well, I can't help you at that point. I really can't. There's going to be songs that are going to hit home runs. There are going to be songs that hit, stand-up doubles. There's going to be songs that, get you on base. And then there are songs that are going to, fly out, line out, strike out, whatever the case may be. That's just the nature of the beast, guys. It is. Is every song going to hit a home run? No, not every song. Some songs are going to be more favored than others. Some songs are going to be stronger written than others. Some songs are going to be better received than others. Now, just because this is not getting a 9 from me, does that mean I hate it? Well, like I said, personally, I don't like it. I'm not a fan of it. But just because I may not personally like it does not mean that it's a bad song. Quite the contrary. It's a really good song. Just not, I don't think it holds up to other songs that we've heard on the channel by Nightwish that honestly, from a songwriting standpoint, from an arrangement standpoint, from a performance standpoint, from a musicianship standpoint, blows this song out of the water, okay? That's really what it comes down to. So it's still getting a really good score. Listen, if a song that I don't like from Nightwish and I'm not particularly fond of from Nightwish is getting a 7.7, Nightwish fans, you got nothing to worry about. Yeah, I don't ever see Nightwish ever going down into the 1s and 2s. I do not see that happening. In any case, 7.7, I feel good about that score, and that's where we're going to stay. So let's wrap everything up here in a nice shiny bow, shall we? We have a 7.7, which is a really good scale rating, 4 out of 5 stars, and a B+ letter grade. Take your pick, I don't care, whichever one of those floats your boat. Final word, final score, I have spoken. Well, that's going to do it for this edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. Hope you all enjoyed the show. Hopefully I was able to entertain you. If I was able to put a smile on your face and brighten your day, that did my job, and I'm so glad I could do it. If you guys feel like joining the fan base, go ahead and click on that button down there. If you guys want to like the video, go ahead and like the video. If you guys want to ring the bell, go ahead and ring the bell. It honestly doesn't make any difference at all to me, but if you guys feel like doing these things, well then by all means, feel free to do so. Well, that's going to do it for tonight, folks. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, this is David Heretic signing off, reminding you to stay fabulous and support each other. Later. Peace.